So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Catch made underneath by the back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Williams to throw on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Pass complete to Wiley. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, Williams. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Wiley hauls it in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down from the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. Explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Love out of the shotgun. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Love from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. And he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged the bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Throwing his Love on 3rd. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Thrown on 1st down, Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Ooh, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throw. Here's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing, Love. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Bears pick it up, headed the other way.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
First down throw by Williams. He's on the move. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. 2nd and 10 now. Cut out left. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They stick with Jacobs. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 43. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Running on first here with Jacobs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Love now. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Love. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throwing deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Third down, here's Williams. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Williams from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 6. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Reed's got it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut big, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They're going for this. Launches one deep downfield. Intended for Reed, but it's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Now Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Third and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now here's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got it inside the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Wiley hauls it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. To throw, Williams has it in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears bump the lead up to 13 points. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Williams to throw on first. Buying some time left. Throwing deep for the end zone. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. There he goes, right sideline. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. After the pick, here's Williams. Pass complete to Wiley. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. He's back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's out in the clear. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Love from the gun. Completes this one to Kraft. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Play fake, it's Love. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
That throw behind his intended target.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
First down throw by Williams. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a Bears first down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it at the 5. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Quay Walker. Shotgun now for Love. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
He gets the 1st and more to the 45. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Brown now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Now Brown on to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Looking for a target. Now he's forced out. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush out now to his left. He calls his own number again. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Jayden Reed, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Pressure coming for Love. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
That's Reed on the slant. Working quickly here. Loves to throw again. McLaughlin's got it, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Jacobs running behind center. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, they'll do some window dressing here in the 4th. 4th and forever coming up. To the air with Love. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First down, Williams. Wiley hauls it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 6 now. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams to throw on 1st. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Running it now out of the gun. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears put up even more points in a win. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The give now out of the shotgun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. know, some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears get it as he makes his third interception in this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Working from the gun, Williams. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
That's complete inside the 35. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. The Packers again coming to the line for two. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out. Now Brown on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Williams to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. It's caught Metcalf. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down. Off the play fake, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down. Williams from the gun. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. To throw is Williams. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's